Hi, I'm John from Just Whiskey. If you like today's show, which I think you're going to, click the like button, thumbs up, and subscribe, and consider becoming a Patreon with the link in the description below. And thanks so much for the Patreons that I do have that help support this channel. Much appreciated. And as a Patreon, you have access to exclusive reviews. And I do 1 or 2 a month, and the archives are building up. I think we're getting close to 40 in there, somewhere around there. And remember, folks, it's just whiskey. Today, I'm a little late to the party, but today we're going to be finally reviewing the infamous Redbreast PX edition, non-age dated, 46% ABV. I don't know about chill filtering or coloring. I don't believe it says, and usually I'm like right on that. Yeah, I don't believe it says anything about that on this particular bottle. I have a feeling it's not chill filtered. I have a feeling there's no coloring, but there could be a little bit. I'm not sure. That's the color right there. Could be a little coloring, who knows. So the specs on this is it's a traditional triple distilled Irish whiskey made up of malted and unmalted barley, and this was initially matured in exbourbon and ex-Oloroso sherry casks, and then finished in PX sherry cask for a minimum of 12 months. So we don't know really how long, but I'm gonna guess close to 10 years. My opinion. I cracked this bottle a few weeks ago at band practice, and there really aren't any whiskey drinkers per se, but everybody that tried this absolutely loved it. There was a woman my age, maybe a little bit older, and she wasn't a bourbon or a scotch or a whiskey drinker. She tried this. She absolutely loved it. Everybody kept going back for more. You know, the price was right for them, free. Speaking of price, the retail price on this in my area is $90, which I think is a lot. But in comparison to the Redbreast line, the 12-year-old cash strength is about $110, and the 15-year-old is about $135 in my area. So comparatively in that core range, it kind of sits well. I think the Redbreast 12-year non-cast strength is about $65-ish, but that's at 40%. Personally, my comfort range on this would be more about $70, but that's just not reality these days. If this was $70 a bottle, I'd probably buy a case of it. So this is going to be a good review. Again, I'm a little late to the party. I think I've seen most reviews on this, and unanimously, it's a crowd favorite. Everybody seems to really like this. Even bourbon drinkers, Scotch drinkers, rum drinkers, Irish whiskey. This is something special, and even at $90, it's a bit out of my comfort range price wise, but I will consider buying a backup bottle of this. So yeah, I'm going to read their tasting notes. It's very right in the front label. They say mixed fruits with a squeeze of orange zest, combined with licorice and wood spices. So I'm not sure I get the orange zest or the licorice, and I do like licorice. But here is my take on the Redbreast PX edition. It's been out for quite a few years right now. So I don't know, like I could read the batch code, but I have no idea I can't make any sense of it, of what year this actually is. But since I'm looking at it, the bottle code is L316431414, and then 20, like a clock, like a digital clock, 20:56. So that's the bottle code. 750 milliliters, 46% ABV. So at least we are getting the 750 milliliters. I guess they could put it into a 700 milliliter and charge us 70 or 75 and fool us. But anyway. All right, on the nose. It's earthy, musty. The vanilla and caramel are there, but there's also the plum fruits, the plum and the grape. And it's a bit spirity, but I find most Redbreast to be a bit spirity. But no acetone to speak of. Yeah. A very nice nose. Again, that musty, that earthiness, that PX sweetness is there. First thing that comes across is the spiciness, the oak spice. And then you get the sweetness and the tartness. Really nice. The fruits are there. Probably more like candied fruits, berry fruits. Again, the plum, the grape. Not strawberry. No. Not raspberry. More plummy, grapey. Nice mouthfeel, but not as much viscosity as a 12-year-old cask strength. I did compare them all, and we'll talk about that in a minute. So the finish on this is medium long, with that. It's got a stickiness to it. That oak spice lingers. This is dangerously quaffable, very quaffable. Score-wise, I'm trying to keep things in perspective. This is a solid 8 out of 10. Quaffability-wise, this could even be like a 9 out of 10 because the Redbreast 15, I think, well, it used to be my favorite out of the core range, and then the Redbreast 12 cask strength, which varies from batch to batch, but they seem to be more bourbon. I'm sure they have a little bit of sherry in there, but yeah, I appreciate the 15-year-old. I appreciate the 12-year-old. But this bottle of 12-year-old cask strength, I've had this particular bottle. I mean, which one is this? Yeah, this is from 2019. It's probably been open since 2019. This is just a sample bottle of Redbreast 15. I haven't had a full bottle of Redbreast 15 for a few years, actually. But I kind of reacquainted myself with what's going on. But the bottom line is this Redbreast PX is not going to last long. And even though the price is a bit out of my comfort zone for a non-age statement, Redbreast, I think everybody says the same thing. They want a backup bottle of this. For some reason, it just hits the spot. And I think whether you're a bourbon drinker, a Scotch lover, or a rum drinker, or whatever it is, This has something special to it. And so it's a solid 8 out of 10. Quaffability wise, maybe even a 9 out of 10. So I hope you enjoyed today's review. I know I did. Give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, consider becoming a Patreon with the link in the description below. And hats off to you all, folks, and take care.